And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we take on a new single map mod WAD. It's named after its creator. The map creator is Frim Fram, and that's the name of the map. It's a fun map. I do enjoy the different areas. One particular section, though, it's a bunch of, well, you're into a room and it's filled with a bunch of deceased imps. And then when you get a little close, they all resurrect themselves quite creepily at the same time. There's no archvile around. So without the archvile, it makes it extra creepy. I hope you enjoy the map, especially that part. You'll know it when we get there. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 279 kills to be had. There always seems to be 36 kills already in the column, so there must have been imp fighting while I was talking. 2 secrets to find, 64 items to pick up. Well, with our trusty pistol, let's go grab a few more bullets over here next to this poor Marine. And then let's either dispose of or injure that imp with the barrel. Save a little bit of ammo, I suppose. And then, yes, there is a plasma rifle here. We'll pick it up in a moment. We'll just use our pistol, though, because these imps can't approach. Don't go too close, though, because as you can see from the fireball that just went left, there are more imps from up there that seem to be able to shoot through that column, most annoyingly. Oh, well. So let's stick with the pistol. We're going to leave the imps up there for now. There are more imps in here, so let's see if we can get a little bit of efficient use of our pistol. I know it's not our most powerful weapon, but we do want to save the plasma. I think one more, yes? Okay. So we pick up more plasma here. Don't go into that room, though, because that's going to lift this big column right here, which is going to reveal a bunch of lost souls and some pinkies. Now, we definitely don't have enough ammo for all of them. We'll have to use a little bit of plasma here. So what we're going to do is we're going to race inside, and then we're going to turn our back to the gang. And when everybody seems a little bit softened up, we can head out, we can grab, hopefully without getting bitten too badly, lots of lost souls. There were 200, and I think I grabbed one of them, 200 worth of plasma there, and we'll use that on the cacos as well. Okay. So, yeah, we did take a few strays, but that's okay. I don't think there's any health in here, so we're just going to have to soldier on. Yes, I think so. Now, this door is not available to us. This doesn't open quite yet. So we're going to head down here. There's going to be a whole bunch of shotgunners, so we're going to have to use our plasma rifle here. Now let's go ahead and pick up the shotgun. That's kind of nice. Just be mindful there are shotgunners about and some pinkies. And until we really get our feet with respect to the ammo, we need to be judicious. Okay. Let's go ahead here. Yes, let's blow up that barrel. Woo! It's very shaky. It's our first secret, and it gives us a rocket launcher with some goodies as well. So let's go ahead. Now there's a few more. Oh, that worked out pretty well. So now we have some shotgun shells, but we also have a plasma rifle and now the rocket launcher. I say stick to the plasma rifle, because as soon as we hit that switch, there's going to be an archvile there. And I'd like to just dispose of it quickly if I can. Hey, come back here, yo. Okay. So it looks like we took care of the archvile, and that's pretty good. And we took care of that first secret. And by pressing the switch also, we allow ourselves to go through this area here. Now, there is a secret inside here. I find at this point it's a little premature because it's a couple of imps, but it's mostly a bunch of pinkies, like a real whole bunch. And there is a supercharger in there, but I think it can wait till later when we've collected a little bit more on the ammo side of things. So I think we're going to need to clear a path here a little bit. No? We're going to try. Yeah, they're pretty thick. Thick as oatmeal, these imps. All right, let's get out of here and grab a little bit of plasma. Be careful, there is a archvile up there. I'm hoping I got him. I did. Okay, good. Pick up even more. Over there, there's some more enemies. And as long as we can kind of like stay out of everybody's way, Now we have a chain gun. We have a plasma rifle. We have more plasma. Oop. And it looks like we have more imps too. So why don't we go ahead, take care of these enemies that are kind of scattered about. We will also go ahead here and press the switch. Get a few things moving. We have some rockets. I'm gonna use them, to be honest, on that Baron. Oh, did I just walk into the fireball? I think I did. Plasma ball, I guess it was from the helmet. All right. A few more rockets here. And let's see, maybe chain gun I think would be an efficient weapon-ish for the Hell Knights. Yeah, most of the enemies we've disposed of by blowing up the barrels up there, especially that Archvile. I think he got blown to smithereens. Yeah, you can see his corpse up there. Now let's head to the other side of the room. There are a whole bunch more enemies, of course. I know it's a very big surprise. We do want the enemies to kind of off themselves, but we can certainly help them along. Another Baron. So who's still left up there? Not too many enemies. We picked up some chain gun ammo, so we might as well. We also picked up some more plasma, so let's take care of the Baron. First and foremost, one of his strays are going to hurt the most. Oh, sneaky Hell Knights up there. Alright, that was pretty poor aim, I think. That's one Hell Knight. And then the other. We'll just take it down with our chain gun. Okay. We'll press this switch as well. I don't really think there's anything back here. There was a Kako. So now, pick up any other ammo we have. This area is now opened up to us. We're going to set off the rumble chain. Yeah. That's pretty exciting stuff. Now there is a teleporter, so let's go ahead and take it. I think we can probably get away with the chain gun at this point. Hit the switch. It'll take us up. We'll ride that up to the next level. And it's really just a bunch of pinkies. Now, there's no berserk pack, unfortunately, so we're going to have to use up some precious ammo on that. And there will be health bonuses and pinkies on either side of this hallway. So we'll just go around the other way and ambush the pinky from that side. And we have enough bullets. Don't forget to pick up all the health boni. And then we'll make our way in here. There are some chain gunners. Careful for each side. Approach with some caution. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then, of course, we also have the Arachnotron, just to cause some trouble. I like to fire off the rocket, soften it up. Nope, doesn't look like we have enough. We'll use a little bit of plasma. And then we'll do our best to pick up all the chain gun ammo that we can. I mean, without jumping, we can't get two of them, so we'll just have to leave two of the chain guns where they are. And then we'll head back the way we came. Down we go. Now we have the blue key, of course. Take the teleporter back. Grab all these wonderful plasma packs, and we're going to go ahead now and take care of some Mancubus. Oh, Mancubus. Always making me yell out. Alright. Meeting you. Alright, that should do it. Yeesh. Okay, what's next? We go get the blue door. Let's open that up. There will be an Archvile waiting for us, so get ready to zap him good before he zaps you. Okay, that was pretty close. And here we have a bunch of chain gunners. So let's see what we can do with respect to the more of the small fry ammo that we have. Use some of that up without taking any damage or too much. Pick up the plasma, pick up the shotgun ammo, and we can finish off. Yeah, there are a bunch of chain gunners back behind this door, some lost souls, and there's also a pain elemental who we're going to definitely want to dispose of sooner than later. Let's go ahead and grab that. Nothing like a nice refreshment of ammunition. With the chain gunners gone, we get a little closer to the pain elemental. Bust it up nicely. All right, so we're out of chain gun ammo, but that's okay because we have a lot of plasma, as you can see. We open up this door. The enemies get in fight. That's okay with me. Just be careful. There's lots of crossfire. Shotgunners above, to the left. And to the right. Chain gunner there. A couple of imps still. One more imp. Yeah. Oh, and a chain gunner. He was quiet. Oh my. Okay. Let's press the switch. And we'll just go ring around the rosy for the room and press all the switches and pick up all the ammo. Lots of lovely ammo here. Now we hit this switch. And yes, it's going to be super fun now. Yes, this is the room I was telling you about. This is where all these imps are going to come back to life. So pay close attention. It's very creepy. Ew, God. Isn't that creepy? Yeah, creeped me out the first time, certainly. And without any archviles around. Now we can go ahead and we can use some plasma because that other room is packed with smaller plasma packs. Like I said, as we progress, we do get more and we're going to be okay with respect to ammo. So let's go ahead now. Now you look around, you see a bunch of red or orangey torches. There's one green one. So as is known for Classic Doom, check out the oddball torch. Now that allows us to grab the red key. So now we've grabbed that. We can now replenish ourselves with this wonderful plasma. And yeah, we have a whole bunch of cacos coming to make things difficult for us. But we're up to the task. All right. There's a whole bunch of ammo here we can replenish quite easily. Why don't we go ahead and do that? We have our red key now, so we can go ahead check out the red key area. But first we'll take care of these cacos. And we still have that secret area I was telling you about with the supercharge. But let's just finish up here. We have enough plasma for it. Let's go ahead and get rid of the chain gunners. That should be it. Now this is the exit, but we haven't taken care of all the business, right? We still have some enemies left. So why don't we go ahead? Step away though when you open that up. It opens up slowly, and you often get scratched by the imps. Certainly if they're close to the door. Yeah, let's reveal that secret. Let's head up. Yeah. Well, we got scratched here instead. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So now we go ahead and get our reward, which is the supercharge. We can take out the plasma gun. We can take out the chain gun. It doesn't really matter at this point, as long as we take care of everyone. So let's go ahead. This is why I save this area for last. It's hard to do it first and then go through all those tough areas with very limited ammunition. So I like to just do it now when we have plenty of ammunition here at the end. That should do it. Yeah, we have everyone. So why don't we go ahead now, and we'll just head back to the exit over here through the red door. And we can do our final count. Yeah, I think so. Yes, all 333 kills, both secrets, and all 64 items. Yeah, you know what that means. Yeah, we're done. And so that's, well, of course, not entryway. That's just the traditional map one. This is, of course, Frim Fram, named after the map creator of this map, this single map mod WAD that I found on Doomworld just within the last week or so. I thought it was fun. The creepy MC made it worth trying out alone. I hope you did enjoy the walkthrough, the creepy MC, and we always do try to encourage and showcase some new map makers and some new maps, whether they're new WADs, mega WAD, partial size WADs, or even just single maps. We do like to try to showcase because we do appreciate the Doom community who creates these maps and gives it for all of us Doom players to play absolutely free, and we have to enjoy that and thank them for that as well. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any further videos that I upload. Otherwise, that's it for today for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.